Good morning, y'all. This is Rodney, and I'm back. And I wanted to go ahead and give my review over the Real Housewives of Potomac. Now, listen, baby. I've been sitting over here. It's early in the morning, girl. I'm just having me a little mimosa. You know, Monday's messiness and mimosas. That's what we're going to call it. So we're going to call today Monday's messiness and mimosas, girl. Something just a little light, you know. So I'm feeling good. So one thing I wanted to mention before we get into this week's review, just something real quick, not to, go back into last week's review, but there's one thing that I forgot to mention in last week's review. I was listening to, sometimes I listen to my reviews just to, make sure that I ain't talking out the side of my neck. And I still stand by everything I said last week, especially about the part that I forgot to mention was when I was talking about Ashley being the only one who got involved legally. Like the other girls, yes, they have chosen a side, but I think they're making their decision based off what they think is right or wrong. Ashley went and got involved legally. The other girls didn't, and they could have. They could have easily went and wrote a statement about Monique threatening to fight people while she was pregnant, putting umbrellas to people's throat, and that's what I wanted to mention. While Robin could have easily went to the police station or wherever you go to write statements and said, she put an umbrella to my throat. The truth of the matter is, Robin, would you include in your statement, if Robin wanted to go write a statement, would you include in your statement that you actually got up in Monique's face? Like, yes, y'all were arguing, but girl, I remember Robin stepping up into Monique's face like, bitch, do it. Like, bitch, do it. Which goes to what I was saying about Ashley. Like, Ashley, yes, you'll say that Candace threw a butter knife at you, but did you include everything else that happened? Did you include how you were talking cash money shit to that girl in her home? Did you include that after, I guess, your life was threatened with this butter knife, that you walked in her house multiple times after she asked you to leave multiple times? So that's the only point that I was trying to make, is that yes, Monique, I feel, was well in her rights for putting that umbrella to Robin's neck because Robin got in her face, even though I still don't understand why. If she was going to fight anybody, it should have been Robin, because Robin actually got in that bitch's face. Robin got in her face. Now, that's a reason to tussle with a bitch, if you really want to know the truth. That's a reason to windmill a bitch in the middle of the street, when a bitch all up in your face and all up in your space. That's a reason to fight. Hello? But what she did, walk off. Anyways, we're going to talk about this week's episode. All right. So, Karen is meeting with Steven, her wigologist. I will say that Karen's wigs have improved drastically. When I tell y'all, they did a flashback of how Karen's wigs were when they first started this journey of, this Real Housewives of Potomac journey, and, compare it to now. When I tell you Karen's wigs have changed drastically for the better, Karen wigs look so much better, and so does her face. When I tell y'all, Karen looks not completely different, but you can tell that Karen done got a little snatched. Karen looks damn good. I don't care what nobody say. Karen Huger looks damn good. But you can tell that Karen, she done lost a little weight. Karen done got a little Botox. I think she done got some fillers in her lips. And I think Karen done got some, my mama is pulled. Like, girl, mama is pulled. She pulled. So Karen looks damn good. Ashley meets up with Monique. Now see, this is the motherfucking Ashley I've been waiting for. The messy bitch. The bitch who with the shits. See, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all this whole time. Like, I don't mind, like, I don't like the way Ashley is moving with Candace. Like this whole sneaky, I'm going to giggle and laugh in your face, but I'm going to go write a statement, and then I'm still going to come and giggle and laugh in your face, but I'm going to have you thinking that we actually kind of cool, but bitch, we really not, because I really don't fuck with you like that, because I really just wrote a statement telling a half-ass story of what happened that night when you threw that butter knife in your house and I walked back in 2 or 3 times after you told me to leave. So I don't like that Ashley. I like the Ashley who call a bitch out, bitch who with the shits, who don't give a damn, and that's exactly the Ashley that popped up in this episode. So Ashley and Monique go to, I think it was probably lunch. That's the Ashley and Candace. Ashley and Monique go to lunch. Girl, I got them drunk too many glasses of mimosas this morning. Ashley and Monique go to lunch. And Monique is gorgeous. You know, I give props what props to do. Monique is gorgeous. I don't know if that was her natural hair or if it was just in or if that was like a look, you know, weave ball or whatever. But Monique is gorgeous. I will say this much. Monique is out of everybody on that show, Monique is probably the only one. And I don't know Monique. I ain't never met Monique. I don't need to meet Monique. I don't need to talk to Monique. But Monique is probably the only one, based off what I see on this television screen, that I will leave with my kids. Like, I feel like Monique is the type of person where, like, she gonna rock your baby to sleep. She gonna make some herbs and shit for the baby. If the baby fall and get a boo-boo, she gonna be Neosporin the baby down and giving the baby massages and shit. All types of shit. But anyways, so Ashley is back with the mess. I was like, come to the light, Caroline. Come to the light, Caroline. So Ashley back with the shits. Ashley lets Monique know that Karen said that she was not invited to her wig party. Monique is shocked. She's confused because she's been knowing about Karen, I guess, in her new business venture, you know, I guess before the other girls. My question is this. This is the second time that we know about that Karen has been caught in the middle of some shit that she said. The first time was her telling Candace that if it was her, she would press charges. Now, I don't think that Karen had any, I don't think that her saying that she would have pressed charges carried any weight in Candace's decision to press charges. I really think that was all Candace and all Mama Dorothy. But nonetheless, she still said it. And then this is another time where she sat at the table. And this is a thing where, like, when I read y'all comments, and I know y'all not being fair, I just look and I roll my eyes and I go on by my business. Because y'all quick to say that I'm being biased. Oh, I must be on somebody's payroll. But, girl, Karen, I want to know what y'all going to say about Karen. Karen literally lied. Like, no matter how you twist it, bend it, flip it, turn it, smack it, girl, all the way around, girl, Karen lied. Girl, she lied. And this is the second time that Monique has heard about Karen saying something that's questionable, and she just kind of just let it go. She kind of just let it go. And I think that is so weird. No, I'm not saying that Monique should be dragging, I think I said Candace. I don't think Monique should be dragging Karen, you know, up and down Potomac Avenue, but I just think it's weird that Monique is just like, okay. So Ashley picks up the phone and she calls Karen. And she asks Karen right there in front of Monique on speakerphone. So girl, what did you say? So you didn't say? So Karen, you know, she gets to, oh girl, you tried it. And Ashley was on some, girl, no, you played yourself. Girl, you did it to yourself. Karen lied. And that's just all it comes down to. Karen, you said that you were not going to invite Monique, and you invited Monique. Now, granted, she came before the other girls arrived, but that still doesn't take away from the fact that you were asked outright, are you going to invite Monique? No, I'm not inviting Monique. And then Monique comes to the event. Again, she popped up before the other girls came. So I will say this much. To give Karen a little bit of string, at the end of the day, I guess it really kind of doesn't matter because Monique wasn't there when the other girls arrived. We'll talk about that scene later on. Okay, so Robin is looking at a house. Robin, to me, is the definition. I'm sorry, y'all can take this how y'all want to take it. It's the mimosa. Robin is the definition, like a lot of other women, of why buy a cow when you can get the milk for free. Like, y'all know how to say it and go. So, Robin, you said that you want to be married. And y'all already know how I feel about marriage. I don't care about marriage. It is what it is. Whatever. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I was a nigga, if I was, wanting to get married to a woman and, girl, we got kids. Girl, I got a credit card in your name. Girl, the only thing that we not is married. Why would I be pressed to marry you, bitch? Like, that's just on some real shit. I got everything from you I need. I got my kids. Girl, we got a house. We got a car. You ain't going no fucking well. So it's like, Robin, in one breath you saying, oh, we not going to get married until we're not going to buy a house until we get married. But then, girl, you go looking at houses. Like, I don't get that. If you want to be married and that's your thing, then cool. But hold that nigga feet to the fire. Let that nigga know, like, why we going to look at houses? I already told you what the deal was. Once you propose to me, once we get married, then we can go look at houses. Other than that, I'm not going no fucking way. I'm about to go take me a nap. Matter of fact, I'm about to go watch Rodney the Voice on YouTube. Period. Okay. Anyways, so oh girl. Gizelle, bitch, you look dumb. Yeah, that's just the nicest way I can put it. I actually felt bad for Gizelle. When the producer or whoever does the interviews asked her, what question did they ask Gizelle? I think, are you disappointed that Jamal didn't come to the photo shoot? And she was just like, yeah, I'm disappointed, but what y'all want me to do? Like, get in the fetal position and, cry? And I felt bad for Gizelle. In that moment, I did. I know some of y'all like, fuck that bitch. No, I felt bad for Gizelle. Gizelle. Girl, I really want to know what Gizelle thinks. Girl, when I tell you, baby, those girls, Grace, Adore, what's her name? Adore? I can never remember those twins' names. Grace, Angel, and Adore, I believe. I don't know, girl. The daughters. When I tell y'all those daughters are not here for their daddy, like, to me, I feel like those girls are the type of girls who will always keep in the back of their mind, or bitch, probably in the front, like, I don't want no man like my daddy. I would never be like my mama. And I know that might sound harsh, but I think that's just the truth. I think that when those girls, whether, right now they, probably got a little boyfriend or whatever, how you little boyfriend, but I think that once those girls really start to get serious about dating, hopefully late, in their mid-20s, late 20s, whatever, that when they start to probably look at wanting to start a family and looking for a husband, I guarantee you, I think that they will be like, I don't want to be like my mama. I don't want to be like my mama when it comes to dating men. Because look how she is. Like, girl, Gizelle, your ex-husband, the man that lives in your phone, has embarrassed you. Girl, your man wasn't shit before y'all even got married. And you still married him. And he wasn't shit after you got married. The nigga wasn't shit before you got married. He wasn't shit after you got married. And now you back with the same nigga. And all your daughters have done is just get their iPhone. Get their iPhone and just Google Jamal Bryant. And they know all y'all tea. They know how your daddy ain't shit. They watched the show too because you done said it. So it's just like, it's really just sad. It's really sad and embarrassing, honestly. Like, those children, those girls, it's sad when your daughters are more excited about your ex-boyfriend, Sherman. Remember those girls were like, oh my God, we love Sherman. Sherman is our best friend. Girl! They like Sherman more than they like their own daddy. They tolerate their daddy. But they don't like their daddy. They don't. Girl, everybody can see that those girls don't fuck with Jamal like that. And the reason why they don't fuck with Jamal like that is because they know what Jamal has done to you. I keep telling people gonna choose their mama over their daddy, but not all the time. Before y'all get in there, I like my daddy before I like my mama. I get that. Some people like their daddy over their mama, but for the most part, I think the majority of the time, people gonna always take their mama side and always have their mama back, and they always gonna choose their mama over their daddy, and that's just what it is. Karen, Karen with the bubble bath, girl. I said, Karen low-key biting off me. Remember when I was in Las Vegas and I stayed at the Cosmopolitan and I just had me a little me time and I was in the bathtub? I said, Karen, she got this shit for me. Anyways, Karen said she want Ray to unplug some of the holes that she done had plugged up for a minute. Yeah. I will leave Karen and Ray alone. Wendy and her mama. This is the only thing I got from Wendy. Wendy mama worried about her status. That's it. Like, Wendy mama worried about, girl, if you stop being a teacher, bitch, I'm going to be one of the po bitches in the tribe. I need your ass to keep being a professor. I need your ass to keep being this political commentator. I need your ass to keep talking about these 4 degrees. Because if you don't, I can't walk around here with my nose in the air. I can't walk around here like I'm that bitch. And I can't walk around here like I rule the girls. Like, who in charge of the girls? Wendy mama in charge of the girls. And she know that she can't do that. She knows she can't feel that way if, girl, you start taking shit off your resume. Wendy mama ain't worried about nothing else but how she look in front of the other girls. I mean, I guess I ain't mad at it. Wendy mama told her straight up, girl, you a spoiled brat. Y'all stop calling y'all children spoiled brats, because this is what happens. When the girls don't like the girls, like when the girls don't like the Wendy's and the Candaces, next year they're going to come back. Even your mama calls you a brat, girl. Oh, girl. Anyways, the photo shoot, girl, Jamal doesn't make it to the photo shoot. Girl, Jamal's still living in... Jamal live, when I tell you, we're gonna start calling Jamal live in your phone. Girl, where's live in your phone? Girl, he on FaceTime? Okay. He on speaker? Okay. Girl, so live in your phone, girl. He finally, he calls Gizelle to, he can't make it to the photo shoot. They're doing family photos. I thought the photos looked really, really nice. I know the girls wanted Gizelle to wear white. I'm not really big on like people like wearing the same colors in photos. As long as there's like a flow, then I'm all down for it. It doesn't bother me if people don't wear the same color. I thought the photos turned out great. The girls had on white. Gizelle had on like I think a rose gold dress. I thought that they were cute. Supposedly he was coming back from, I forgot where he was coming from. I think he was coming back from somewhere and he missed his connecting flight in Atlanta. So I guess he must have flew back to Atlanta, and the flight that he was supposed to catch from Atlanta to the DMV, I guess he must have missed that flight. Anyways, girl, Jamal's probably fucking somebody, girl. I don't know, girl. Jamal was fucking some bitch, girl, or some nigga. So Ash, girl. So the other day, I do not follow Ashley on Instagram, but her picture. You know how people pictures come across your explore page? Her picture came up, and I think she had somebody posted a picture. I think it was her. I can't remember. Ashley posted a picture of Thanksgiving dinner, and I said, "Baby, that food does not look good." I said, "I bet you all that bitch used was some fucking leaves and salt and pepper." Let me tell y'all something, and this is probably why a lot of us got high blood pressure and high cholesterol and diabetes. Bitch, don't you put nothing in my motherfucking face with just no salt and pepper on it, bitch. Let me tell you, that's just the minimum. Hello? Good, that's just the minimum. Girl, Ashley cooking a fish. Only thing she used was olive oil, sea salt, and some pepper. I said, this bitch cooked just like a white woman. Anyways, girl. Michael ain't worried about that uncle. He ain't worried about that. He ain't worried about... What's her name? I was about to call her Aunt Sue. What's that woman's name? Sheila, that's her name. Girl, Michael ain't worried about none of y'all hoes, because at the end of the goddamn day, Michael don't need Ashley. And I know a lot of people like Ashley pregnant. Like, let me just say something. Michael ain't no goddamn idiot. If Michael was an idiot, girl, Michael wouldn't be no millionaire. I refuse to believe that if Ashley... I don't even feel like getting into all that. I put stop embarrassing y'all spouses. Like, I'm not saying that it hasn't happened, and I have not watched every Real Housewives of, New York, Atlanta. Well, yeah, Atlanta, but all the franchises. But girl, can y'all stop embarrassing these girls, please? Y'all niggas is trifling. Like, y'all embarrass these girls. It's already bad enough when your spouse cheat on you, whether it's a man or a woman. But to have it done publicly, for some of the new people, I do not like public embarrassment at all. That shit, like, girl, that's the quickest way for me to shoot up the motherfucking club. Do not embarrass, baby. Do not embarrass me, girl. That's it. Monique, yes. Monique came to the event looking like a motherfucking rich white woman. I say yes, ma'am. Now, one thing I will do, bitch, I give a bitch her props, bitch. Monique got out that motherfucking goddamn truck with a fur on. I say, bitch, Peter is right around the corner. Girl, Monique, hurry up and get your black ass inside that building. Because Peter, they'll throw some flour on you. They'll throw some paint on you. And Peter, I will whoop your ass if you ran up on me and threw something on my goddamn fur. Period. But Monique got out the car with her ponytail, fur on, looking like a rich white woman. Girl. One thing about Karen, let me say something. I know that Karen is a fan favorite. I know that, a lot of us are living for Karen and her getting Gizelle together. But Karen is giving me snake tease. She just is. Like, and my biological sister said this. Like, Karen is the type of person where she's telling Monique one thing, telling Candace one thing, but she's making sure that she does these things when the cameras are not around. And that's just what it is. You telling Candace, yeah, girl, if I was you, I'd press charges. But then you're going to tell Monique, like, oh, girl, you can come to my event. But then you will say in front of the camera, and that's the thing, like, Karen, you, like, I can't even sit here and blame it on the alcohol, bitch. You sat there and you said what you said about not inviting Monique, and you still invited her. So Monique asks her about it, and she just kind of like skips over it. She did the same thing when they sat down the first time when she asked her about you telling Candace about pressing charges, and she just kind of like skipped over it and was like, well, girl, you know I can't fight it. If anybody was, if it was me, girl, I would have pressed charges. Girl, that's not what I asked you, girl. That's not what I asked you. Just like tonight, I didn't ask you. You giving me an answer to something I didn't ask you to. Karen playing both sides. And I didn't realize it until last week, but Karen is playing both sides. And I completely understand why Candace says that she doesn't know if she can trust Karen. Because Karen, you are playing both sides. At one point, I was trying to say that you were trying. At one point, I thought you were actually trying to be neutral, but you're playing both sides. And I think that you're telling Monique one thing, then you'll go back to Candace and do another thing. And I don't want to say that Karen. You know how sometimes you may get with one friend and you're like, yeah, girl, I get it. Girl, yeah, I get it if you want to press charges. I would press charges too, girl. And then you kind of go to the other friend like, girl, I get it, girl. So it's like you think that you're being neutral, but girl, you actually kind of low-key being messy, bitch. And you are actually kind of playing both sides. Instead of just telling both of them hoes, look, don't mention nothing to me about that fight. Don't mention nothing to me about that case. I don't want to talk about it. Don't show me nothing. Like, I still believe what I said last week. I don't think that Karen didn't know that Ashley was going to write that statement. If Monique has already told Karen about her, if Monique has already showed Karen, what's that bitch name? Oh, I forgot her name. Candace's written statement. You don't think she told her, well, girl, I asked Ashley to write a statement too. Karen needs to just outright tell both of them bitches, don't tell me shit about Monique. Don't tell me shit about Candace. Don't tell me shit about that lawsuit because I don't want to hear it. That's what she needs to do. Don't even ask me how the bitch doing. Don't tell me you saw that bitch at the grocery store. I don't care. Karen. when Karen pushed Karen pretty much pushed Wendy out the motherfucking building. I mean, not Wendy. Pushed Monique out the motherfucking building. When Karen was sitting there. Well, I tell you, Karen was sitting there about to shit on herself like, ooh, child. All right, girl, it's time for you to go. Candace gonna be here in 8 minutes. All right, girl, it's time for... You gonna go? No, I don't want to sit. I don't want to wait outside because it's cold. So you gonna have Monique. I'm not trying to say y'all was not in the best part of of the neighborhood, but from what I saw, it kind of looked deserted a little bit. Bitch, if I was Monique, I would stand outside either. Bitch, I'm not standing outside with my motherfucking fur on. I don't know where we at. I don't even run on this part. I don't run on this side of town, bitch. I'm not standing outside. Once my driver pull up to the door, then she'll walk outside. Other than that, bitch, I'm standing inside this building. Girl, Karen trying to push this bitch out. She nervous. Her nerves bad. She probably about to shit on herself. Girl, Karen, that's what happens when you try and invite people. You don't know when people gonna pop up. You just don't know. Ray, girl, this review is getting too motherfucking long. I still got 2 more motherfucking pages. Shit. Even though it's minor, it's major to Karen, I will say that, Karen, Ray, from what I understand, is not a very affectionate person. So for Ray to come and support Karen, I don't think he really likes the fact that she's a businesswoman now, even though her being a businesswoman and being on this show is what got your ass out the hole. But anyways, he comes to the wig launch and he brings her some flowers, and I thought that was sweet. Like I said, it was minor to me, but I get, with Ray really not being an affectionate person. And, I think he's trying to come around to support his wife. And I think he should, because Karen has supported your black ass for how long? So now it's time to pay her. Now it's time to pay her back. Bitch, you gonna support me. Hello? Bitch, Ashley. Ashley was with the shits this episode. Y'all about to be mad at Ashley because Ashley was actually with the shits, and she was telling the truth, low key. Like, it's just what is. So she brought Karen some Tums or something, girl. And she mentioned her drinking. Now, in Karen's defense, I do think it's weird that the girls are so caught up on Karen's drinking. Like, at the end of the goddamn day, everybody who watched this show know damn well why Karen not drinking. Karen not drinking because, girl, she started telling her business. Like, the reason why I probably shouldn't have had these 3 glasses of mimosas because I done probably fucked up this whole review and said gave everybody a different name in every scene. But we gonna get through it, though. But we know why Karen not drinking. We know why Karen not drinking. Karen not drinking because she started telling all her goddamn business. And the simple fact that y'all are so caught up in Karen not drinking is weird as fuck to me. Robin asks if Karen... Girl, Robin asks Karen, was she afraid to drink because she basically will fuck around and say the wrong thing? Girl, when I tell you, Karen, you mad because Robin didn't put you on her embellishment like Gizelle called it website. She said no, but you should be concerned about what Juan says when he's drunk. Girl, even Ashley had to girl, I clutched my pearls like, oh, girl, what the goddamn? But at the end of the day, girl, I guess in Karen's defense, Karen really don't know when these girls are coming back and forth. And let me ask y'all a question. Since on some real shit, that really was. I don't think Robin was trying to be shady. Robin should have got up and popped. Robin should have got up and popped Karen because you talking shit about my man. On top of that, okay. Anyways, girl, right. Ray said, "Oh well, okay, I'm out of here." Oh, girl. Karen cussed them out when Karen cursed Robin out, bitch, I hollered. Even though Karen, you in the wrong, bitch, I still holler when she cursed. I still holler when she cursed Robin out.
With her, and I care enough about you not to set your ass up. You all right?
And then Robin want to sit there looking confused. Bitch, she talking to you, girl. She's talking to you, girl. She's talking to you. Talking about you. Are you getting loud with Candace? No, bitch. She getting loud with you. She just cursed your ass out. Now you sitting there looking like a deer caught in headlights, bitch. So Ashley tells a group. Ashley was just messy this episode. I live. Ashley tells a group. Monique was there. I put Karen, you lied, period. Candace says that Karen, see, that's what I'm saying. Karen is doing some off the camera snake shit. Like, you asked Candace to get there earlier. And then it also come to find out from what Ashley said, you basically, I guess, wanted them to talk. Or you wanted Monique to come to say her piece to the group. But then, Karen, you try to act like this is not the place. Y'all attacking. This is disrespectful. Like, on some real shit, you invited Monique there. I'm tired of these hoes acting like when they get together, they don't know what's about to happen. Girl, y'all know what's about to happen. Y'all know y'all hoes about to argue. That's like I said, like, so when y'all start acting like so-and-so talking shit, they all talk shit. All of them. Every single one of these bitches on these shows, everybody talks shit. So I guess from here on out, everybody should just start whooping each other ass because that's what y'all do in the street. That's what we do in the street. That's what we do in the street. Girl, you 40 years old. Talking about some shit that happened in the street when you was 14. Girl, cut that shit out. Anyways, I don't know if you need to see Jesus and Lazarus come down and tap you on your lace front. But she ain't your friend.